Hi there, my name's Laura. Thanks for joining me. I'm doing something totally new. I've never done anything like this before. I'm not a professional chef. I'm not trained in the culinary arts. I am just a mom, a wife, who's been on a personal weight loss journey for a little over 2 years now. I've done that through Weight Watchers. I don't work for them. I don't get paid by them. I've utilized the app and I've been on the blue plan and I've lost 50 pounds and I just, I've reached my weight loss goal, but I do continue to track my points and use the app. There's a lot of great features on the app. The restaurant feature's fantastic if you're traveling a lot, and the recipes feature. There's also a way that you can type in, what you have in your pantry and your refrigerator, and it will give you recipe ideas based on what you have on hand. So it's great. If you do utilize the app, use it to its fullest. Spend a lot of time on there. I love Connect through the app because when I did this weight loss journey, it was very private to me, so I didn't post about it on my main social media site. I really utilized Connect for that. It's a great community. So anyway, I've had a lot of people ask me, what do you eat? What do you cook? What are you doing? And so that's sort of prompted this. Another thing that's prompted the videos, my mom, she recently got an air fryer for Christmas and she's a little intimidated by it. She FaceTimed me the other night. She was making bacon in the air fryer for the first time, and so I walked her through that on FaceTime, and she said, it would be really great if you created videos and showed me what you're cooking, and I could watch it and pause it and go back and rewatch it. So this is for her as well, and I have some coworkers who have started on the same journey that I have been on, and just talking about what do we eat. So this morning I'm going to just make a breakfast sandwich. Just jumping right in here. Gonna make a breakfast sandwich. I'm gonna start, the base of the sandwich is the 2-ingredient bagel. So this, I made these yesterday, and I will post a video of how to do these. And I also made this in my air fryer. So it's 2 ingredients. It's yogurt, Greek yogurt, fat-free, and self-rising flour. 3 ingredients, 4 if you count the egg. Okay, it's 2-ingredient bagel, but I put the everything bagel seasoning mix on top, seasoning, and before I did that, I brushed it with some egg. So I'm going to use this as the base of my sandwich, the bread. These turned out really great. Look, there's not like even a hole. So that's perfect for this breakfast sandwich. I'm gonna pop it in my air fryer though and warm it up just a little bit. Just to warm it up a bit. I'm just gonna toss it in there while I make my breakfast sandwich. So what else I'm using, hey, got the camera flipped around like a champ. So egg, 1 egg, 0 points. I'm gonna spray my pan with some Pam. Just a little bit, 0 points. Fat-free shredded cheddar. I'm gonna use probably a tablespoon, which is 0 points, but you could even use 2 tablespoons of this and it would still maintain a 0 points for you. This is just, these are some bacon crumbles. I got a big bag because I use them a lot. A tablespoon is gonna be 1 point. So let me mix this up. I'll show you what I do. I'm just gonna get my burner my pan kind of hot because I'm gonna fry the egg in this pan with the Pam. Let me get the egg going. Well, you're going to see just how much of a novice I actually am because usually on my weekday mornings I make an omelet. And today I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make fried eggs. So I stopped myself before I whipped this egg up, and I'm just gonna pour this. I salted it and I peppered it, and I'm just gonna pour it into this pan when it's a little hotter. So yeah, didn't need that bowl. That's okay. I'm gonna do the dishes myself anyways. Okay, we're in the pan now. Also, I want to mention that the 2-ingredient everything bagel is 2 points. It's 2 points for each bagel. And one batch makes 4 bagels. So it's perfect. It's a perfect amount. It's also a really good dough base for pizza dough or biscuit, really anything. It's a really good base. I'll share that with you guys though in a separate video. We're just going to cook this egg. I'm going to flip it here in a minute. It's absolutely not ready to flip yet. But when I do flip it, that's when I'm going to make this yellow more well done. I don't want my sandwich oozing with egg yolk, but I do want it still to maintain some of its moisture. Another thing that you should always have handy are your measuring cups, because we use these a lot. I measure everything I eat really anymore. Well, I shouldn't say everything. After a while you learn. You learn how to eyeball it, but I sometimes so when I'm really hungry, I'll eyeball it and then I'll say, I'm feeling like I can have a little more, but I can't do that. You know, that's how we sabotage ourselves. But keep your measuring spoons and cups handy. Our eggs flipped, and I just did it with this spatula because this is a non-stick pan, so you really need to use something like this that's not. So I'm going to puncture it. Like I said, I want this not to ooze out too much while I'm eating. Okay, now that that's like that, we're going to top it. I'm going to put the cheese on, and I'm going to put the bacon bits. 1 teaspoon is really all I needed. I'm come over here. I'm going to reheat this and just start it and let it run for a bit. This, I also want to melt this cheese and stuff. So I'm gonna flip it back over and get this. Now, mind you too, I've also turned my burner down at this point. I don't want to burn this. I want to cook it. So look at this. I gave it another little flip because I do. You can also, I put a metal pan over it and steamed it too, and that works. Let's turn off our heat while we're heating up this bagel because we don't want to burn our cheese. We just want to get it all gooey. I think we're just going to call this done. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to set this on my pan. Sorry, I don't have a camera crew. And my teenage daughter's not here, who I was going to recruit to be my camera lady. There we go. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna top it. I'm gonna cut it, and then I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, here's our 3-point breakfast sandwich. 2 points for the everything bagel, which is the 2-ingredient bagel. We've got our egg, and we've got our bacon and our cheese, and it's gonna be good. And it's 3 points. Okay, you guys, I told you the wrong point value, and I feel horrible about it. The 2-ingredient bagel is 3 points itself. And then we've got 1 point here for the bacon bit.